Good morning and happy Wednesday to all of you. That's right, it's Wednesday. It is hump day. James here from the Dragon Blogger team with another really cool stream for you guys with some very cool products. Don't mind me, guys, I was just downing a pretzel and trying to swallow it all the way. Today, guys, we got some cool products, of course. We will be getting to those. We're going to let some people roll in and get the stream going before we do all that. But I am making sure I post to all the socials that we are alive and up and going here. I believe they went through. It looks like it did. It looks like it did. Yep, we are golden. We are live. We're showing everywhere. All right, cool. So, guys, we're going to talk about the first product. The first product is actually a very big monitor. Now, this monitor is great for a multitude of different ideas and purposes. First and foremost, guys, of course, is content creating or multitasking. Now, I'm going to switch over to this view right here. We'll play this video in a second. We're going to greet some of the people. You know what? We'll pop back. Hey, Evans. Hey, Shepherdman. How you doing, buddy? I'm going to take another sip of water. This pretzel is not going down right. That's right. I ate a pretzel for breakfast. Pretzel stick. Scars on my eyes. What's going on here? Feel old. I feel old. It's over. All right. How you doing, Evans? What's going on, Evans? Okay, guys. Now we can pop back over. We can play this little video and talk about this, guys. This is the Inosin 40-inch ultra-wide monitor. This is the 40C1R ultra-wide monitor. This is their WQHD. This is 3440 by 1440p resolution. Now, this one actually does 144 hertz. It is a very beautiful monitor, guys. Now, it is AMD FreeSync compatible. It has that built in. It is actually HDR 400. It is considered a 21:9 aspect ratio. Now, some cool stuff about this is the monitor is actually 95% DCI-P3 nits, DCI-P3 brightness, which is approximately, if I remember right, about 500 nits in brightness altogether. Now, it is an IPS style display, so you're good there. Now, it's got a whole bunch of pluggies that we'll get. Doing okay here? Can't complain. Can't complain. Cannot complain. Well, they do no good anyways. So with this, guys, you have the Type C input port on this, so it does have a Type C plug. It also has an HDMI plug. It has a display plug. But the cool part is it does do what's called tilt and swivel and height adjustment. So you can tilt, swivel, and height adjust this monitor. Now, you can't do what I would love to do is put this in like portrait mode and use it as a portrait thing as it sits. You couldn't do that with the stand. You'd have to take the stand off to actually do that if you wanted to do that. Now, it does do picture-in-picture, picture-by-picture, and it also does do multi-sources. So that means you can have a PC and a Nintendo or a PC and a PC plugged in, and it will split right down the middle and have a picture-in-picture. So you can actually have two sources running off of this one monitor. I like that. Now, it's fully compatible, guys, pretty much with any product out there. Like I said, you have the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. You have the two HDMI ports, one display port, one USB-C port. The USB-C port's cool because you can actually connect that up to a laptop, even your phone, and pair it over to your phone. What's up, buddy? What's up? One sec, guys. I realize the errors of my ways and my fan's not blowing on me. It's hot. It's hot. Oh, it's just so hot in here. Guys, this is a cool monitor. Very bright, very vibrant. I love the size of this, the compatibility. I will tell you, though, it weighs quite a bit. This monitor is actually around 32 to 34 pounds. So it does weigh quite a bit for a monitor. It's actually like 7 pounds lighter than that big TV back there. So for a monitor, does have a little weight. If you want to mount it to a wall and use a VESA mount, or you want to use a desk mount or something like that, that VESA mount is 100 by 100. It's not the 75 by 75. So you do have to have the 100 by 100 for that. Gorgeous, gorgeous monitor. Very, very well done. I love the 144 hertz. Very vibrant. It does come with I think it's like hexagon or the hexagon mount or iron mounts. So it does come with those, which is cool. Cool. It comes with everything you need and then some. Multi connect up, guys. You have multi sources and you're up and running. It's a beautiful piece of technology that I recommend. Look, I'm playing Nintendo. So, has any of you guys started playing Zelda? Hey, Cybass, what's up, buddy? Anybody touched the Zelda Tears of the Kingdom? Anybody? Come on, tell me. We must know if you have or not. Oh, I'm stuffed up now all of a sudden. I just turned the fan towards me and it's over. All right, next up, guys, is the OKP Robovac. This is Robovac with LiDAR. It's actually a video I did. Hey, check it out.
James here, and today we're taking a look at this stuff that's on this counter. Yes,
Yeah,
that's
that
right,
stuff.
Actually, this is the OKP Robovac, guys. This is their Robovac. This is a cool piece. Now, this is actually 3,800 strong PA suction. It does have this cool little inboard insert to tell you actually how to turn it on, power it on, and you use it, all that. Also has a QR code to download the app, so when you have it. Now, you do have what's called the home base or charging base right here, and this is actually a cool piece that I'm going to kind of show you guys some cool stuff to this in a few minutes with that. Now, here are your metal prongs that'll connect and charge on that, which is actually very nice. Now, the one piece I want to show you guys is on the back is this actually has this little hole to wind up the cable so you can actually put the cable away when you're using it. Now, to power that, you will need this little power brick right here to plug it into a standard wall brick with that plug.
I was actually just about it.
Two edging tools, one replacement and
one that poor little guy sick.
You do have a separate HEPA filter. This is a replacement HEPA
filter. Hopefully he feels better. I believe it's your granddaughter, right?
With the fabric cover on that. Now, you do also have this cleaning tool. This cleaning tool is just a little bristle with the cut tool to cut hairs and stuff off of the actual bottom of this device. Now,
so like Cy said, guys, this has actually got a 50% clippable coupon. Makes about $299 and some odd cents. That's a good deal. Honestly, a really good deal. Now, with the app, guys, it's got some cool stuff in the app. The app can actually do some very fundamentally very cool things, like no-go zones. That's right. No-go zone means it won't vacuum in that area. The LiDAR map will keep track of the whole place, and then you have it set up, and you can set it up to where you want to vacuum at what times you want to vacuum that in. That's cool. I love an app that can do that. Now, you can actually send it back to its own place to charge if you don't want it vacuuming. You can actually do what's called spot cleaning. Just send it to a little area and do a spot cleaning area. You can do a partial cleaning where it only cleans partial of the actual mapped out area as well, which is kind of cool. Now, you get about 150 minutes of runtime on this before it needs charge. So every 2 hours of charge, you get 2 hours, a little over 2 hours of usage. That's kind of cool. So that's one of those things that you have to look at. Some of these Robovacs will only take 2 hours, two and a half hours to charge, and then you get about an hour to use. This one gives you about 2.5 hours. I like that. That's actually really cool. Yeah, hopefully you guys start feeling better soon. Jeez. Just don't, man. No, it never feels good. Now, guys, this does have cool smart mapping. It does do carpet or hardwood floors. You can actually determine what it is. I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. We were actually turning on so you can hear it.
Please scan the body QR code. Here. Download the correct app and connect to internet to get a better experience.
So that is how it activates. This is your power button.
We can jump forward. We're actually doing a little Robovac-y. Oh, here you go. He's going to start vacuuming. Oh, he's scared. He's scared. He sees all the stuff around him. He's like, I can't run it. A little hopping in the back. That carpet, man. Look at this. Look at it. It's gonna hop off and quit hopping. There. It's done hopping. Great vacuum, honestly, guys. That one actually works really well. I still have it, still use it. Not sure why it's so dark in here. It's a little dark around me. I'm scared. So cool little Robovac, and definitely is 50% off, guys. So if you're looking for that, 50% off that Robovac. Smoking deal. I think next up we got some OBSBot cameras. First and foremost is the OBSBot Meet 4K. Let's see here. Do I have the OBSBot Meet 4K just laying here? I do. So this is the OBSBot Meet 4K. This little 4K camera does some cool stuff, including has built-in AI or noise canceling microphones. This little camera right here also has some other cool things, like AI tracking, so it can actually track you in a field of view. So that means you keep track of you in the field of view. Now, the field of view isn't ultra wide, guys, so you do have a field of view. And we can actually test this out and play with this. We can turn it on because, you know, I've had some pretty good left hot swapping this camera in and out, so we'll do that. Right here, we'll actually do that. Grab this, untangle all the cabling, guys. Can't believe you guys would just make all those cables just tangle up like that. We're gonna go over here to, I believe, the anchor camera. Bear with me, guys, real quick. We're gonna deactivate and activate. Activate. Did it come on? No. Why is it not coming on? Alright, let's go to the dual cameras. You guys can still see me. Let's grab this. There we go. There it is. We're here. There it is. There's the camera right there. Guys, that's the OBSBot. If you guys notice, it's a lot brighter staring at me compared to my other camera facing off. And there's a reason for that. And that's because, well, hey, the camera lighting's changed. There's a lot of difference. If I actually start turning around, you guys will start seeing a whole bunch of cool stuff with this. But this camera is actually beautifully done. Now, if I just go over here and actually turn on the software, which I'll have to do. Let's grab the software. Let's pull it up. We're not going to do the update. The update just drives me nuts, but here we go. Auto framing. There he is. Oh my god. There's the auto tracking. Yeah, hide from me. So, field of view auto tracking, right? It does that. It's cool. What about background removal? Let's do some background blur, all right? So we can blur out what's behind me. We can definitely blur it all the way out. Or we can just really lightly blur it. We can do a green screen where we can actually swap it over for a blue screen or green screen. It's actually kind of cool, right? We can do a replacement where we're in the studio, or I can hang out with all my dragon partners up here and do some computer stuff like computer hacking and all that other cool stuff, right? So it does do that as well. Now, it also does some other cool stuff like, let's see, 4x zoom. You guys just want to see my eye? So 4x zoom with that, guys, right there. He's not streaming right now, buddy. He actually stepped back from streaming right now. He should be doing like 1 or 2 days a week in a few. He had some things come up that he's taking care of first. He's still around, definitely. He's still here. He's doing good. He's quite healthy. He just had some, day job things, right? Day job things. Day jobs hit us, man. Day jobs hit us. So now, with this, guys, you also have some other cool stuff. You can do anti-flicker, 50 hertz, 60 hertz, or turn it off. You can hit up the HDR. The HDR is a little too bright for me, you guys, to notice the coloration. So I leave the HDR off for me. Now, autofocus, I can actually do where it autofocuses, or I can have manual focus. Face AE, of course. And then it has this rotation thing. So it can do what's called rotating camera. which I like to call TikTok views. Let's see if it'll swap over. There you guys go. TikTok view. Just by moving the camera. If you guys watch the camera and the other camera, and you move it, and it automatically swap directions. So we can rotate it to what we need and where we need it. Of course, it may take a second. There we go. You have to have it in the proper angle, though. And then pop it back over, and it's just like that. So it can actually swap over and rotate to what I like to call TikTok and Instagram views. So really nice camera. Now, noise reduction, guys, of course, it's got noise reduction, virtual background, global hotkeys. Global hotkeys are really cool because when you add the global hotkeys, I can actually adjust the magnification by my keyboards and everything else with that as well. Now, they also offer a remote control for this camera. To me, this camera is really, really worth it. In the right lighting and setting, it's beautiful. But what the best part is that auto tracking, right? Auto tracking. You can do group mode, single modes. You can do a close-up. Pretty much whatever you want, you can do with that. If you turn it off, you can actually pick up the field of views in betweens. We can do a reset. We can actually manually track up and down with this if we wanted, and everything else with it. Really, really nice piece of technology, guys. If you're looking for a camera like that, the 4K version is a great, great option for you. Honestly, it's a really, really smoking option. Now we're going to turn that off. We're going to grab this. We're going to pull this off. And of course, we're going to talk about a couple things. First and foremost, to power this device, USB-C to USB-C. They do give you a dongle if you need. Second, this body is magnetized. You don't have to put it on a tripod like this. So it is magnetized. It does come with a monitor mount. Third is it's multi-magnetized, so you can actually do it regular mode or set it the other direction like I was just doing to mess with it, and you'll get that vertical recording or vertical streaming section. That's a really cool piece. And the price today is approximately, I think it's like $149. I didn't look to see if there was actually a clickable coupon. I also don't know why it's not. There it is in the carousel. Why is the carousel not showing it swapped over? So yeah, $149, 25% off. New stream who this? It's some weird dude. He's really weird. I don't know about it. I wouldn't, he's kind of weird, man. So great camera. Now the next one up in the carousel is another beautiful OBSBot camera. The next one is just really cool. Kind of does some of the same things as what you just saw, but it has what I like to call. Hey, what's up, Joanna? What's the scoop? The scoop is I got my car back and there's no ice cream in the house. So we aren't scooping ice cream, I'll tell you that. Oh. I want some ice cream. No ice cream. Yeah, no ice cream. No scream ice creams. What were we talking about? You guys got me sidetracked, man. What's up with that? You guys are mean. Just mean. How you doing, Joanna? How you doing, Phil? What's up, buddy? I seen you next trip. Nope. No. If I get up and leave the house, it's an issue. I'm not going to the store. I'm totally fine, buddy. Totally fine. I got popsicles. Popsicles will do for now. I'm trying not to spend money this week. All right, I am on a budget. It's like it's this weekend is my birthday weekend. Technically Monday's my birthday, so I'm trying not to spend money because I don't know what my wife has planned, and I know if I spend money, then she'll be, "But I was gonna get you that." But I don't have a problem with that, Phil. I don't have a problem with buying stuff off the internet. How do I easily put this? I buy stuff in cash. A lot of my stuff I buy in cash. Like I still go to the grocery store. I do all my grocery shopping. I do all of it just that way. It's just the way I am. A dreamsicle. I want a cone. I want me a cone, but I can't have nuts. So yeah, cash, buddy. I believe in cash. I believe in cash. Your sound broke up. What do you mean my sound broke up? Did my sound really break up? Is it messing up? Are you joking with me or are you serious? Oh, don't tell me. Oh, okay. Yeah, it could the noise canceling could have kicked in.
Unboxing and showcase.
Now, guys, we're going to talk about the next OBSBot camera. The next OBSBot camera is right there. This is actually the PTZ. Now, it has a lot of the same specs as the last one, except for this has a 2-axis gimbal built on, which means you get more field of view for the AI tracking. Now, the AI tracking will do pretty much swivel around and will up and go up and down. That camera will follow you. These cameras are really great for, let's say, if you're video chatting with a loved one or family members and you're taking care of the kids, or maybe you're talking to them around dinner time and you're cooking dinner, but you want them to still feel like they're involved with everything that's going on, you can do that. They can keep track of it. The camera will follow you, and they can video chat with you. Now, again, 4K resolution, beautifulully done. Comes with a hard shell. Comes with the cables. Now, this one does take double cables for it. It does have the monitor mount, still magnetic style. Are you going to send me some of that coin? Are you, buddy? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. You have to have money to buy money. Oh, man. Money to make money. I get it. I get it. So there's your camera right there. That's where it swivels and moves around. Still privacy cover, shuts off. You have the auto shut. With that, we're going to jump over in there. You guys see the 1080p and 4K in there, both following me around. Both really, really great cameras. Honestly, really smoking good cameras right there. It's about 11% off today. Sometimes you can find it slightly cheaper. Sometimes it's a little more. You just got to watch and mess around with that and see what you're getting. OBSBot, guys. OBSBot. Phil's over here talking about Bitcoin and stuff. I don't know what that guy's up to, but didn't know he was a coiner. Didn't know he was a coiner. I think I did. I remember him talking about it.
James here, and today we're taking a look.
But Phil, are you using those corporate company computers to mine? Oh yeah. Watch what you're saying, buddy. Watch what you're saying. You're not the only one. Unfortunately, Sheila got kicked yesterday. She got kicked off yesterday. Now we're gonna talk about the Logitech Lytra Glow, guys. Lytra Glow.
Look at the Logitech Lytra Glow Keystone Light. Actually, guys, that's a lot to say, and the way I said it was kind of creepy. I don't know why I said it.
We're going to ignore how he said that. That was creepy. Guys, the Lytra G is a beautiful piece. This Lytra Glow is a very good LED light. It's a true soft light. It does do multiple brightnesses and multiple colorations. It's got an advanced diffusion. It's a 4-piece setup. So the back piece is actually your LEDs. Then you have the wraparound container. Then you have the lenses. Then you have the diffuser in between, which is kind of cool that it has all that. Of course, now I got hiccups. Now, the mount it comes with actually can be perfect mount for 3 different directions, guys. So you can change the way the mount is set up and used with that. It has the built-in buttons and everything on that. Oh, yeah, dude. You gotta watch out for some of the things. I don't know if I can actually pull this out. Let's kind of, you know what? Check this out. I'm not going to show you. We don't need to show you the video. All right, cool. Hey, Here's the Lytra. This is the Logitech Lytra Glow. It's a panel. On the back, you got this cable management back here. Now, it would be nice if you guys could see it, so let me turn some more lights on. Unfortunately, I didn't think about it. There we go. A little more light. I'm trying to keep it cool in here if you guys aren't making it easy. Monitor mount. This monitor mount can actually move, right? So that's kind of cool. Right here, though, you can actually swivel it up so it actually goes taller. So it does have a nice length on there. Now, I do have it plugged in with the USB-C cable. On the back, you have the power button, and if I hit that, it's going to come on. Also, back here, if I want, I can adjust the brightness up and down with it. I can change the colorations or the color patterns with that. So you can use that way. Now, there's actually an app as well. It's called the G Hub. The Logitech G Hub, guys, can control this light like this. Let's pop over, and we can actually change the temperatures with this. That's kind of cool. So brightness, 100% brightness right there. That is on cool temperature. If I go to warm temperature, there's your warm temperature. It's actually really nice to be able to do all that. If I want, I can connect it up to the camera so it can activate light with camera. So when that camera comes on, it'll automatically come on and work. Of course, I did not swap over cameras, so you can't see the full thing. And that's where I just messed up, but we'll start doing this again. All right, I just want some colorations, brightnesses, different color hues. So you can go anywhere from 2700K all the way up to 6500K in the app, and it will allow you to adjust that yourself. Now, there are some manually presets in the app as well. You can do bright, cool, blue. You can do cozy daylight. You can do mid-afternoon light. You can do soft and sunset. Cozy and candlelight, of course. And then bright and warm. And then you can create your own presets with that. In the app, I can turn it off as well, just like that if I need. We can do it manual mode. Manual mode is really cool because you go as bright as you want. But this is cool. And I love that you can extend it up, make it longer, set it down. Has the mount for the monitor. It does rubberized padding, so it's not going to mar the monitor up. A USB-C cable. Now, I would have loved a little bit longer of cable from Logitech. Let's be honest. The cable they gave you is approximately, I'm going to say about 5 feet, if that. I would have loved at least a 7-foot cable just in case I need to move it around and readjust it. But not a big deal. It's not a deal breaker for me. And then it sits right on my computer, and you guys can see the lighting just like that. Oh, the one thing I forgot to show you guys is you can actually swivel. You can swivel this around. So you can swivel the top around to adjust it to the way you like for that. So that's kind of cool as well. I'm going to say this one's actually one of those good products for the price range. It's not a bad deal for that type of light. So for like $60, you can't go wrong with it. Honestly, $60, you can't go wrong with that one. So that's the monitor light. Now, they also have what's called the Logitech Lytra Beam, which is a desktop style, and the desktop style is a longer LED panel. It's still skinny, but it's a longer LED panel that can sit in multiple directions, and it does pretty much everything that you just saw there, which is kind of cool. I like them. Logitechs. The Logitech, what do we got next? I believe the next up is the Logitech MK270, which is a keyboard. I can't remember if it is a me video. What's a me? It's a me and Mario video.
Yeah, today we're taking a look at the product you may need. Now, this is just the simple, basic style of mouse and keyboard. Really of course, it may not be that simple and basic in all reality. This is from Logitech. This is their MK270s wireless keyboard and mouse, guys. It has all your multimedia function keys and all of that. Now, the cool thing is it is battery powered. You will pop it over. There's this little tab, and you'll pull it. It does come with the battery already installed. You have two AA's
or 2 AAAs in the keyboard already. You'll get about a 12-month battery life.
I'm not sure what
off of those batteries with the usage. Very simple. Guys, want to turn it on, just hit this little switch and it should come right on and you're good to go. Low profile keys has everything you want with that. Now, you also get the mouse right here. The mouse, of course, guys, we're going to pull the little plastic off the side. It does come with the battery in it also. You pull this little tab and you're activated. Now, on the bottom, you actually have the switch. The switch will go over and turn on, and then you're powered up. We will actually slide this down, and we'll show you guys this. So inside here, you'll also have a place to put the USB dongle, the 2.4 gigahertz wireless dongle for this piece. Just slide it in there, and you're good to go. Now, simple little pieces that will work great on almost all the... Guys, honestly, simple, easy, usable little wireless keyboard and mouse setup. It can be pretty much used anywhere, and it's just $22. You don't have to worry about it if you break it. That's not going to kill your bank account. That's one of those things, but it should last you a while, which is actually very cool as well with that. So Logitech, guys, Logitech. I've used quite a bit of Logitech in the world, as I am. So, guys, we're going to show you guys a little portable computer that I believe Nate did right here. We're going to hop over. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, what's up, Nate? Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. Today,
we don't need to talk to him. We don't need to listen. We can actually just do this. Guys, this is the Ace Magician or the Ace Magician Mini PC. Now, this has an Intel i7. It's a 10810U CPU. Does have 16 gigabytes of RAM. Now that 16 gigabytes of RAM is SODIMM. So you can actually swap that SODIMM out and extend it up a little bit bigger if you really needed. But it's only going to allow you to do, I think, like 32 gigabytes or something like that with this. Now, it comes with the 512 gigabyte M.2 SSD. You can definitely upgrade that M.2 to a larger M.2, but it also has a second slot in this PC for that. Now, this is what's called the Windows 11 Pro. It is a 4K ready little mini PC, which is actually kind of cool with that. Earlier I was watching his keyboard piano. Were you? Right on, right on. Now, this does have Wi-Fi 5. It does have Bluetooth 4.2. It is a dual band connection. It has HDMI, lane, USBs, and 3.0s with this. Now, it's a 14 nm technology, and it does do 800 megahertz on the built-in Intel graphics card. It's going to consume about 15 watts to the CPU alone, just so you guys know. Now, with this, guys, you get a multitude of connections. You get a USB-C, 2 USB-A, or USB 3.0s, and audio 3.5. Plus, you get on the back, you get 2 more USB 3.0s. You also get an HDMI by 2, so you get 2 HDMIs, you get the RJ45 connection, and your power cable. Now, you can technically triple monitor this. What does that mean? Triple monitor means you can use the 2 HDMI ports and the USB-C port to connect up to monitors with this. He might be able to see you, Joanna, but you can't comment. Phil's been in trouble. Phil got trouble. He don't listen to himself. Marking me on the calendar. Yeah, nice. Right on. Guys, honestly, really cool one. I think it takes like, let's jump forward. It wasn't that long, if I remember right, to start that up. Where's that? 25 seconds to boot loop, guys. Super fast internet. Now, unfortunately, his internet isn't that quick. But, guys, nice little mini PC. Honestly, nice little mini PC. That's going to do everything you wanted with that. Yeah, they're getting a little overzealous or jealous, or however you want to pronounce that, with the bannings of certain words. Yeah, again.
And we also have...
Next up, guys, is the Apier Elite Pro Cordless Robo Vacuum for your pool. That's right, a Robo Vac for the pool. Now this Robovac will have about 120 minutes of runtime. We'll do about 60-foot pools or approximately 1,300 square feet off of runtime. Now this one can actually climb the walls, and it has a big scrubbing brush on the bottom. That's actually really nice with that. Hey, Woolrich's up for that, man. They say free him. Free the man. Free the man. Let him talk again. Let him talk. No, don't. Stay over here on Amazon, guys. Stay on Amazon. I need the Amazon views, buddies. We do multi-stream, but I do need those views over here as well. With that, guys, you get a nice little scrub brush, and this one actually has a filter bag inside it. There's also a $60 clippable coupon with that. If you guys want a nice price with it, you can actually do that as well. Clippable coupon, drop it down a little, and everything in between if you need. Guys, this has got a cool little vacuum or cleaner. There's that scrub brush I was talking about. That scrub brush is really nice because that can actually get a lot of the grime or algae that's been built up over the winter on the bottom of your pool. So that's going to actually get a nice little scrub with that in there. So that's really, really cool to have that. And you pop it open. He's going to show you guys. Popping the bottom is actually quite easy. And there's your big filtration bag right there. So that's going to collect all your debris. And then if you're done, you just wash it out, put it up, and you're on the go. Cool little cleaner, guys. Let's pop over. Let's go to the next product up, guys. The next product up is me being a fool. I believe. Oh, the Switch OLED. All right, Switch OLED. The Nintendo Switch OLED, guys. So we're going to show you guys the Nintendo Switch OLED, just standard version, but they do have the Legend of Zelda in here, guys. So the Legend of Zelda is Tears of,
I'm here unboxing the OLED version of the Nintendo Switch, and I really love the black and white aesthetic of this LED version. Let's go ahead and open the box and show you what you get. So the OLED version of the Nintendo Switch has a much brighter display screen. It's clearer, it's sharper than the old Nintendo Switch version, and that should be a lot more pleasant to play games, especially like games like Pokemon Arceus and games
I'm gonna run away, dude. That's what I'm gonna do.
You get the AC power adapter with it, which is pretty standard. USB-C charging. You get the HDMI cable to plug it into an external monitor, and then of course you get your little straps and edges here for the controller, for the Joy-Cons, so you can use them in controller mode. Plus, you get the adapters, slide them in, and use them in like a handheld controller mode as well. And here is the other strap and paddle buttons. And of course, here is the base for the Switch OLED. Now, you put the Switch into the base to charge it, as well as if you want to feed it out into an external monitor. It has 2 USB ports, and I really like the white design. It just looks nice and matches. Honestly, they made the Switch look a lot like the PlayStation 5 with the black and white design coloration. But I like the panel here that you can take off. You can put in the AC adapter, the HDMI out, and of course, you can use Ethernet in case if you don't want to use Wi-Fi, which is much faster, more stable, if you are able to use an Ethernet cable. And I like you have the cable run over here as well. All right, sliding the base aside, let's go to the screen and the console controllers. So again, I really like the white color of the Joy-Cons. I think they look better than the red and blue ones. I just like the aesthetic of the black and white. They feel good on the hand. They're a little small for my big hands, but I always found Joy-Con controllers to be a little small. My kid loves Joy-Con controllers, and he loves Nintendo Switch, but it just took me a while to get used to how small the Joy-Con controllers are. Then, of course, you just slide in the side here, and then you get your paddle buttons, and you can actually
put it on the wrong one, guys.
Controllers like player 1 and player 2 instead of both for the same game as well. So that's one thing I like about the Switch is the fact that the same Joy-Con pair can be used as a player 1 and player 2 controller.
Now with this, guys, it's the OLED. It's a Nintendo Switch, but this is the OLED, which makes it that much brighter. Now with that, guys, you get this beautiful, beautiful coloration and patterns right here. I mean, honestly, just look at it. It's amazing, a little Switch console. Now, in the carousel, guys, we're actually showing you guys the new one. This is the Tears of the Tears of the Kingdom edition, which means it's patterned after Zelda. It's got a very Gorgeous pattern and customizations, colorations with it. I love it. And that's why I was talking about like Zelda, guys. If you started playing the new Zelda, because I actually started playing the new Zelda, guys. I do got a couple videos up and running. We have one over on our TikTok, of course. That's actually showing around what I was playing the first startup, and it's really cool. Honestly, really cool game. I love it. Now, there's a couple other versions as well. So if you don't want the Tears of the Kingdom version, they also have a Splatoon version. Then they have the Neo Blue and Red, and then they have just the standard white version as well. With that, if you guys are looking for something like that. Hey, Danny, what's up? Almost didn't see Danny pop in. Man, what's up, Miss Danny? How you doing? What's new with you? Oh my god, it's a James video with the Ixa 65% keyboard.
Here. Today we're taking a look at the Ixa EK3000
On your way to work
keyboard. Now this is a low profile keyboard, guys.
I have to go to
this
work?
is a 68 key style. So you are missing the number pads and a few others to shrink down size, which is actually quite cool. Now this is a mechanical keyboard with their new red switches, guys. It is a new red switch, which is kind of cool for them. Now you can also connect this up 3 different ways. You do have the USB style plug, which you use to charge this. Or you can use this to click through Bluetooth or wireless with the USB dongle, which is actually quite cool. So 3 different ways to connect this. Now it is a 35% space saver with this, guys. It comes in about
Guys, this is a beautiful keyboard. Now this does have Bluetooth 5.0, it does have 2.4G. You can connect it up wired if you want. Now, I'm going to tell you, you can connect this up to 3 different Bluetooth devices at the same time and the wireless 2.4 gigahertz connection. So you can have all of those connected at the same time and hot swap through those devices by hitting, I believe it's Alt-Q, Alt-W, or Alt-E, or Alt-R to swap through those. That's actually kind of cool. Actually, it's Function Q, Function W, Function E, and Function R, if I remember right. Now it has 18 different RGB light sets, 4 different sides light up all the way around this, besides the keys. On the side you have the little switches. They'll switch between Mac OS or Windows if you need that as well, because it is compatible with that. You then have the wireless or wired button on the side, so you can actually swap that. It's also got a volume control on the side, guys, as well. It's a really cool keyboard. This keyboard is actually really nice. Now we're just showing you guys the pieces, and then we hop over. There is the keyboard itself. It does have a multitude of orange keys and then dark gray and then light gray keys to separate it and actually give it a nice cool look. I like the look of this. The feel is great. The keys are really reactive. They're not too heavy of a spring. They're really reactive and feel like they should for a keyboard. Now you got to remember though, it is a numbers missing keyboard, so it's got the number pad missing on the one side, which means it's also got the music button, the volume buttons, and stuff also missing over there. They've just moved. It's a function key, guys, so you can do that. Now, your number keys, you still have the numbers above your regular keyboard, so you don't have to worry about the number keys, though. And there's that. There's your red switch right there. It's a nice one. Really, it's got a nice little spring feedback. You can also see the LED panel down there as well if you wanted to see that. And there it clicks it around. Let's pop it over. We'll show you guys the bottom, the rubber pads, and the footprint. Do we turn on? There you guys go. Want some lighting effects right there. You have lighting. Now, guys, this is a really amazing keyboard. Honestly, I love it. There's a $30 clipable coupon, which makes it about $100, or actually under $100. $91 or $96, I should say. Yeah, $96. This is a really great keyboard. I recommend this keyboard, though. I love that keyboard. Oh, I lost app. What? There we go. Next up is the Gamester. That's right. Here you go.
And today we're taking a look at the Gamester G7 wired controller
for your Xbox Series S and X. Now, it also will work with your Xbox One and your Windows PCs. Inside here, guys, you'll be greeted with this very long, nice little cable. This is a USB to USB-C cable. Now, this does need to be plugged in to make this work.
That sound block.
It's a braided cable. It does have a Velcro strap for you to be put away. You're then going to be greeted with this actual controller. Now, the controller has your D-pads, your number pads, your joysticks, and your thumb pads all in one. Now, this is also built with the very cool hyper-realistic 4 rumble motors. So you have 2 in the bottom and 2 on the top. Now you have all the buttons you would expect on an Xbox.
I like Gamesters.
Gamesters
are great controllers, honestly.
Now I'm going to tell you first impressions.
Now with this one, guys, the actual panel on the
front
front is
different on this, guys. It does have a
so the front panel can actually swap out. Now your actual little D-pad right there, guys, actually does some functions. If you hit that function button, you can actually do your microphone volumes up and down. You can also do, I believe it's, I can't remember the other swappable part, but it's also got memory buttons on the back, if I remember, but I gotta remember, what does that other button do? I want to tell you, I know it. What's that? If I remember it. I believe it's master volume up and down and voice chat volume up and down with the memory button. There's also a microphone mute button on the edge and a microphone plug, 3.5 plug on the side. You have your standard AB, XYs, LT, RT, L3, R3, LB, RBs, D-pads, thumb pads, your Xbox buttons, and all that. Now, like most of the Gamesters, you do get the actual Xbox Game Pass 30-day subscription with this one, so you pull there, and there's your swappable pad or cover with this. So you have the white plate or black plate on hand. Cool little one. Now we're going to show you guys the Gamester T4 Pro. The Gamester T4 Pro is a different version with this.
And today we're taking a look at the Gamester.
That is the wrong video. Why do I have that video? That's the wrong video. There we go.
Gamester. And today we're taking a look at the.
So now here is the Gamester T4 Pro, guys. This is another multi-purpose controller that can be used in multi-areas with that if you need. It does have the memory buttons on the back, so you do have some memory buttons on the back. You do have to plug this in with the USB-C though, guys. So it does take a USB-C to USB-A cable to run this. So that's actually really nice as well. Now with it, guys, you have multi-function colorations and color patterns, but it only lights up half of the joystick. Now with this controller, it is also Bluetooth. So you don't have to have it just that way. You can Bluetooth it in to connect it up to like a mobile phone, and you can turn it into a mobile phone stand. It does come with that piece as well. We're going to jump forward where we're actually showing you guys the controller right there and the lighting and patterns. And you guys will see the battery was kind of dead as well. Not a big deal with that, but it does have all the buttons functionalities with this. Now this one does do 2.4 gigahertz. It does have the low latency dongle to connect up to your PCs for that. You have your Bluetooth 4.0 to connect up to your phones or Bluetooth devices, or you have the wired connected. So you have the 10, it's like 32 feet of distance from this. So you can walk around 32 feet away from this to be able to use that as well. So good controllers. I'm going to let the video keep playing to show you guys that. So cool little piece right here, guys. Of course, we jump forward. You guys see right there. That's the clip that will connect up your phone. Just like that, turn your phone into a controller, and then you have everything else. But we have the next option to actually just turn your phone into a controller all in one. Now, this is the Xbox Gamester X2 Pro. This is another really cool one. I'll just let
James here, and today we're taking a look at the Gamester X2 Pro Xbox mobile gaming controller for your Android phones. This is a Type-C little controller device, but the cool thing is it does come with 1 month of Xbox Game Pass if you guys need. But guys, this is cool. It comes with this very cool carrying case in here for the X2 Pro controller. Now, this will turn your phone into a cloud-based gaming device, or will allow you to play Android games through this also. Guys, you could also control your Amazon Luna, your GeForce Now, your Stadia, or even your Xbox over there through this if you want, or even your PC. So the first thing you're greeted with is this red box, and inside this red box is some cool little items, and I'll show you guys this. You have a user manual, but you also get some extra little thumbstick pieces to change out the tops of your thumbsticks. You have concave. Now, guys, this is meant for the Android devices, but they do make an iOS version as well. So if you need that for your iOS or your Apple phone, they do make that version. Now, with this, guys, you have all the buttons you can need on hand, plus this nice little carrying case to carry your charging cable and everything else in between. Maybe you want to carry a power bank around. You can do that. Now, this doesn't take power to run, but you do have the optional USB slot on the bottom to plug in your charging phone for the phone to charge it. Now, there is your memory buttons on the back, and then your left and right sticks on top. Of course, your regular triggers like you would with the normal controller. Now, this thing slides open, and when it slides open, it slides way out, which means you can fit some of the largest phones on the market into this device. You might even be able to fit a small tablet in here. I don't recommend it, but you might be able to with that, so don't worry. Now, the buttons on here, the X, Y, A, B buttons, can actually pop out. They're magnetized, so you can actually do that. What did I miss? What did I miss? Huh? Oh, wow. I don't even know what I have over there. Maybe I should redeem mine. So there you guys go. Slide it out, pop it in. You put the phone in. The USB-C connection is movable about 20 degrees, so you don't have to worry about that breaking off. And there you got a controller turning your phone into a gaming controller. It works well. This controller works really, really well, guys. It feels like it should be there. It doesn't feel awkward. You know, usually some of these wider pieces like this feel a little awkward, but nowadays everybody's used to playing Nintendo Switch and stuff, so it feels like it should be in your hand. Cool little piece, guys, right there from Gamester. Honestly, Gamester makes some phenomenal products. But what about a VR headset that's compatible with the iPhone? Yeah, we got an option for you right here. That's a Nikita video, guys. You guys want to see Nikita?
Hey everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you guys the absolutely awesome BNext VR headset. It's compatible with both Android and iPhone. This thing is absolutely fantastic because it is super comfortable. Comes with all of these cool little amenities like the little...
It says super comfy.
Controller that you can use and a nice little headset that you can use. Also,
crashing. I need some water, guys. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick.
But you know, I can show you better than I can tell you. So let's take a look at how this thing works. Hey, so I've got my BNext headset set up, and I've got a cool video setup ready for it. I'm just gonna slide it into the actual apparatus to get going. I'm excited about this because I've gotten to do it a couple of times, and it's very breathtaking. This headset is very immersive. I love how comfortable it is and how easy it is to put on. So I'm going to go ahead and get this thing set up. You might hear the video play, you might not.
Okay,
but
I opted out of the water and got lemonade.
You guys know how it is. I love this thing so far. I'm really excited to get to use it again. So let's get ready. Okay, so I'm riding on a roller coaster. Okay, hold on, I gotta orient myself to the front. Is my camera on me? Okay, camera's on me.
Well, we can't see what you're seeing, sir.
This is so cool.
Look at that fro. Look at that fro that boy's got.
All around. Here we go. It's a roller coaster. Okay, we're about to go down. 3, 2. Oh,
hey, no problem, buddy.
Stop.
I appreciate it, man.
Let's go! It's like stopped. Yo. because of, you know, like just me as a person, but like big hair. So whenever I can wear something like this on my head and it's very comfortable, it's always really nice. So if you're looking for a really awesome headset.
So cool little B-Next VR headset for the phone, guys. If you need a version like that, you might want to check it out. But what about a power bank? Let's show you guys the iWalk Link Pod right here. This is a cool little power bank. James here. Today we're taking a look at the iWalk Link Pod portable charger. Now this is a PD USB-C power bank. This is a 4800 milliamp style power bank, compatible with any USB-C phone out there. Now this is not, and let me repeat, not compatible with iPhones because it's a USB-C style plug. Now inside this case, you're going to be greeted with a USB-C to USB-C cable. This cable is meant for charging the device. You'll then be greeted with the device itself, and this is all it is. This little piece right here. Now it does have a digital display. If I press this button on the side, it'll come on and show you guys about 19% charged. That's because I tested this beforehand just to make sure everything was kosher. Now with this, guys, this will work on the S23s, S22s, S21s, and anything in between that's USB-C style. Now, it does have a little cover. The cap does come off. It does have a rubber little piece and will hold on. Now, you'll actually grab your USB-C like phone. You'll grab the phone, and I'm going to try and do this so you guys can see this. So you'll take it, you'll stick it into the port. Once the port's on, you'll see that it starts charging, and you are good to go. Now, I'll show you guys the display and the charge port as it's working, and it'll drop as it charges your device. Now, with this, guys, you'll be able to charge the Galaxy Z Flip in about 60% less of the time, which is quite cool. Galaxy S22s and S21s, you'll be able to do about 48% of that fast charge and charge faster than normally you would with that. Now it's cool because it is a PD charger in and out with that device, so you can do that if you really need. Now, cool little piece, small little compact with the power bank to give you that extra power. Maybe you need it, maybe you don't. I want to thank you for checking this out. Hope you guys have a great one. So that is the Link Pod, guys. That's actually a really beautiful little power bank right there. I definitely recommend those, guys. I've been using one of those quite often lately. But we have another version. This is actually the iWalk magnetic wireless one. This is cool. It's even got a ring holder, guys. James here. Today we're taking a look at the iWalk magnetic wireless power bank, guys. This is a 6,000 milliamp power bank. This is meant for the iPhone 14, 13, 12 pros and non-pros, as long as it's a magnetic wireless style phone. Now this will not, let me repeat, will not stick to the XRs. Has to be the 12s and up for the magnetic stick, and I'll show you guys that in a second why I say that. With the 6,000 milliamps of power, guys, which is great, I should be able to charge that phone at least once with no problem. Now the cool thing is it does have a ring holder on the back and all of the other cool stuff. Now, it should take about an hour and a half to charge or less, depending on your power brick. Inside here, you'll be greeted with the user manual, of course, and the device. Now, inside here, you have the device, and I'll show you guys that in 1 second because there's more than just that. There's also the charging cable at the bottom. Charging cable is a USB-C to USB-C cable, guys. It has plenty of length for you to charge this.
How you doing, buddy?
Now the device, of course, I'm going to grab the device now because that's what we're all here for. This is your device. This is your black power bank. Now there's a button. You will need to turn the button on. You'll hit it once, and once it comes on, it'll light up and give you an indication of your battery life right there. Now, like I said, guys, this works with wireless charging phones. I mean, even my Samsung should take a charge, and it does. See, right there, it'll take a charge. Now, it's not going to stick to it, but once you touch it, it'll start charging as long as you're in the right place.
I love this thing.
Remember, I said that. Now, the iPhone XR, unfortunately, it won't stick to the XR. The XR battery is not strong enough. I mean, even though it will wireless charge it, watch. It'll wireless charge it, it won't stick to that. Now, if you have a MagSafe phone, though, like this, it will stick to that phone. It will hold that phone. You have a ring holder on the back. The ring holder pops up, guys, just like this, and will hold your phone. Now, you just got to... Super strong magnet, guys. Gives you that extra battery life. Wirelessly charges your devices. Why wouldn't you want one? Honestly, why wouldn't you want one of those? If you have a magnetic style iPhone, guys, these work really, really great for these. I just love them. And that's the iWalk. That's a good piece. I actually was looking for that the other day, and I totally forgot what I was doing when I got sidetracked and everything fell on me. Now I remember what I was looking for. Now I got to go looking for it again. I don't know why, but that's what I'm going to do. I love those little chargers. Now we're going to show you guys a very, very amazing projector. This is the Anker Nebula Capsule 3. This is a
James here, and today we're taking a look at the
little projector. Now the Anker Nebula Capsule 3 is just that. It's an amazing projector that actually has a whopping amount of power. Now this is actually 1080p, full 1080p projector, guys. It does support 4K, but that's a 4K input. Will only output at 1080p. Now this will allow you to do anywhere from 40 inches up to 120 inches. I believe it has a $60 clippable coupon today on this one. You get about 2.5 hours of battery life off of the usage of this, so you do have that as well, so you can actually use that like that. Now, with this, guys, it has, I believe, the 1.8 inch laser, because it is a DLP laser for that. Just remember that as well. Now, it is a 16:9 aspect ratio. It does have Android 11. Android TV 11, guys. So you have all the apps that you could ever want on hand to use with this. Now, this does have one 8-watt speaker. It does have a remote control. The remote control does have voice activation and voice talk with it. So you can talk with that with the Google Assistant and look with web search with that. Now, you do have an HDMI input on this, an auxiliary out, a Type-C, and a Wi-Fi connectability with it. Also has Bluetooth if you need that as well. Now, with this, guys, we're going to go into a little bit of the depth of certain things. 300 ANSI lumens brightness, 30,000 hours of lamp life. So that means approximately 4 hours of use a day for about 10 years or more before you start seeing any difference into this. It should last longer than that. I wouldn't suspect it not to. Now, the throw ratio is about 1.2. The offset's 100% offset. Now, with it, it's got a quad-core ARM Cortex A55 CPU. The GPU, if I remember correctly, was a G52 MP2. Now, 2 gigabytes of DDR, 16 gigabytes of ROM or hard drive space with this. Now, you have the dual band frequency of the 2.4 and 5G for the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth 5.0 with that. Movie playtime, guys, in battery mode, you're going to get about 2.5 hours. Plug it in, you have unlimited usage. If you want to use it as just a Bluetooth speaker, you'll get about 10 hours of usage time off of that because you're not using a screen. So you don't have to worry about that right there. But beautiful projector. Now we're going to jump forward. I believe we are actually using this little... Yeah, there it is.
See how much it's putting off because it's projecting on my hands. Great little background motion, guys. Great little video. Great little sound here. Now, guys, just awesome little piece. Okay, guys, now that I have us on some royalty-free or DMCA-free music, we're going to play this so you guys can actually hear the speakers.
Oh, gee, go
Now I'm going to back it off a little, guys, right here until the music starts going.
Otter Shine,
this is just a relaxed style music.
Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, this is an amazing projector. Recommend this, guys, fully. You won't be disappointed with this projector. Now, we're going to be moving over, and we're going to show you guys the Yarber K1. I believe this is a 650 ANSI lumens. We're going to show you guys this as well. I believe this might be a Nikita video.
Hey everyone, Nikita with DragonBlogger here to show you the Yarber Ace K1 projector. This is a 650 ANSI ultra bright home theater movie projector with Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth, and native 1080p. It also supports 4K, has auto screen, and a full sealed engine, which is unique to Yaber after spending several years researching and developing that kind of technology. Now, this is just the unboxing to show you everything that comes with it. It comes with some nice supplemental cables, as well as a very cool remote too that you can use to get your projector set up and ready to go wherever you want to cast on to the video. One thing that I really liked about this Yaber projector is just the sleekness of it and how it's designed and how good it looks. Now, what's also really cool about it is that the native 1080p picture that it provides is not only super fantastic, but stunningly clear. Now, for this demonstration, I'm going to be connecting it to my laptop and playing a YouTube video so you guys can kind of see and hear. But the audio quality and the video quality of this is absolutely fantastic, and you'll see later on how it does the little auto focusing feature, and these are some of the menu options that it comes with. So let's check out the sound quality as I play a DMCA free YouTube video that you guys can listen to secondhand. As you can see here, this is one thing that I was mentioning earlier about the auto screen. You can see all the focus settings on it and how it auto focuses and auto screens perfectly to whatever surface you're casting it onto.
Excuse me, sir. It's a little offset.
Now, after showing you guys some of the video and audio quality, I'm going to grab the remote here and just kind of show.
Now we're going to be moving forward where you guys can see the cats playing with the fish on the wall. It's a really cool projector, of course, but there it is. That's the unlimited amount of fun that you can do with the projector and have the cats chase the goldfish all around. Great little piece, guys, right there if you're looking for a projector, the Yaber K1. Now we're going to be moving over to a Fantech product. Guys, this is the X5 from Fantech. This is a little precision screwdriver that packs quite a little wallop, and it comes in this little box. On this box, you'll see the all the bits that are included with this device to be able to tear apart what you need. Now, inside the box, you'll be greeted with this little beautiful metal case. This metal case does have a little hidden secret. You pop that little box, and you now have a whole bunch of screw bits and screwdriver. Now, the cool part is this actual case is magnetic, so you don't have to worry about losing your bits because it's going to stick. Not to say if I don't shake it, oh, look at that, it stays there. Guys, can you believe that? It stays there. So these bits are magnetic, guys. Then you have the screwdriver. You'll pop the screwdriver out. Now, you'll stick the bit in there, guys, and it will magnetically stick in there because that's a magnet, and the tip will stick to the screw that you are using. On the back end is a free end style, so you can spin this 360 degrees all around. It has this nice edged grip for your fingers to hold onto so you don't slip. These are really nice, guys. These really do come in handy when you're tearing apart your PCs, server racks, and stuff like that. It's just a really great piece, plus it's magnetic. You're not going to drop the bits, and you get all the extra pieces, guys. 25 of those in there. I like that. 25 bits, nice little carrying case. When you're done, you'll see the little connection down there. It pops in. You'll just push it down. It locks, and you're up and going. Fantech did a good job with the X5. Now, if you were looking out there and you don't want a handheld style, they do have an electric version as well. So there is an electric version for you guys if you need the electric version. So don't be scared. There's an option for you. Now, I believe we have the Fantech TX Apex. This is a 20,000 milliamp jump starter. 20,000 milliamp jump starter, 2,000 amp style. And if I remember right, it's a James video. And we're not going to let's do this where we are actually popping forward. With this guy, we're going to jump here. We're going to do this large screen. Plugs are USB-A to charge your... Now with this, guys, you have a very beautiful jump starter. This jump starter does a whole bunch of cool stuff, but you can also charge your phones off it as well. It does come with the hard shell carrying case. So you do have the carrying case with this. It does come in two colors. You get the dark gray or you get the yellow version as well. Now, with this will do anywhere up to 8.5 liter gasoline engines or 6 liter engines. It does have a 65 watt PD fast charger with it. It's a lithium ion battery. Now, 2,000 amps on a charge, you'll get about 50 jump starts. So you'll be able to jump start about 50 cars or 50 times to be able to jump start that. It does have a big, large digital display on the front. You guys see right there, it says 32% left of the battery. Now that display will allow you to know when it's okay to jumpstart the car. It'll tell you if your voltage is going in or out. It'll also say low voltage or error. And there are errors it will throw sometimes depending on if you plugged it in wrong or something like that. Now you do have a USB-C and a USB-A port on the side, guys. The USB-C port will allow you to fully charge this device in about an hour and a half. It does come with the 65 watt cigarette lighter. That 65 watt cigarette lighter plug will plug into your car cigarette lighter to allow you to charge this with that through the USB-A or USB-C port. Now, if you don't have that 65 watt charge and you're using a 10 watt power port, about 7 hours, 5 watt, about 14 hours to fully charge this device. Now, it does have IP65 water resistant. It does have reverse polarity chips built in. But you can also charge phones off of this, guys, so you'll be able to charge your MacBook Airs, your phones, or anything in between. The PD 65 watt charger, then you have a QC 18 watt charger on the opposite side to do that. Comes with the jumper cables, carrying case, and everything in between. A nice large display and everything else that you could ever want. Cool little piece, guys. If you need a jump starter, Fantech's got you covered with that one. Now, we're also going to show you guys the Fantech Evo 300. This is another beautiful piece. This is a Nikita video.
Hey guys, Nikita with Dragon Bloggers here to show you a absolute bad beast of a power station. This is the Fantech Evo 300, and this thing is absolutely fantastic. Now, before we get into the main unit itself, I'm going to bring you down here to show you the cool little box that Fantech comes with that has everything you need. Basically, this is how you're going to go ahead and charge your device. It comes with adapters that you can use it to plug it into your car and stuff too, and as well as a USB-C to USB-C.
Just gonna go back to
because there are many ways to power this device. Now, if you look right here, what I think is really cool about the actual device itself is that it labels things in and out. So that's how you know you can charge it. So since this one right here is an in and out also, that you can charge the actual station from there too, but you could also get a charge from it also, just depending on how you have it hooked up. Now, if you look right here, excuse me, you can see it has this really nice black portion.
You just coughed on it.
Really
Did you guys hear that?
All you have to do is hit the display button and it'll show you not only your charge, but your output and input, and how much time is left remaining, whether it's time remaining in the actual power station itself or time remaining to charge it. Now, another feature, I've got some cool little gadgets and gizmos here to demonstrate how this thing works with. So first, I'm going to be using my Apple Watch, since there's a USB plug-in on the left side. So I have my USB plug-in for my Apple charger and then my Apple Watch itself. Now I'm going to turn the display back on, and I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so we can see the display more clearly. Now, you see this button right here? This is DC on and off, and this is your DC side. So we're going to hit that button. DC is now on. So when I plug this into this USB 3.0 slot right here, and I plug my watch in, now it's charging. It was completely dead. See, you can see the icon goes green, and now it's charging, and it even tells you, you know, the output. You can see it now, and that it's charging. Now, if I did not want to have the DC side on to charge my Apple Watch, I simply have to hit this button. It turns this entire side panel off, and now my Apple Watch is no longer charging. Let me turn it on so I can show you that the green light comes on. Takes a second. So you see the one, and now it's green, and now when I turn this off, that icon's gonna go red. Yep, see? So no more juice coming out of the side. Now, the same works also for the AC side, where you see the plugs. And
now, guys, this is a really cool piece in case you have like blackouts, rolling brownouts, and stuff like that. It'll help you in times of need. Now, it is portable, so you can carry it around. You recharge it, you have it charged, ready and ready. It does have LED lights on the back, and it does work with standard house plugs right there, or you have your phone plugs on the opposite side. Now, technically, you could plug a solar panel in this to charge it as well. So if you guys are looking for something like that, definitely take a look. It might be an option for you. Now we're going to be moving over to this vacuum sealer machine that I did not do.
Vacuum sealer. It comes with 10 pieces of vacuum seal bags, a cutter, dry and wet tubes, as well as a USB charging cable. The vacuum sealer itself is cordless, USB rechargeable, and compact in size. It has a built-in 2000 mAh battery that can be used continuously for about 50 times every full charge. Along with the power on and off button, it does have 5 adjustable modes, such as dry and wet switch, vacuum sealing, only sealing, and an inching option. The sealer is compatible with food bags of up to 280 millimeters, and with the cutter, you can adjust the size to fit the food that you want to put in there. Sealing your food allows it to stay fresh 8 times longer. As well, it only takes about 30 seconds to seal. The Airverse uses a premium air sealing technology with a powerful suction, and this helps minimize waste as well as keeps odors from your freezer and just helps things last longer. I love that it saves space in the freezer. And
now the vacuum sealer is really good, guys. If you notice that little notch on the side right there, that's an easy tear piece. So once you vacuum seal it, you still have the easy tear to open it up so you don't have to get out scissors. Now these vacuum sealers are actually really good also if you like to marinate your meats before cooking them. You can vacuum seal that marinade in there to actually penetrate into it. I love vacuum sealers, guys. So if you guys are looking for one, that might be a really cool option for you. Or we can show you guys this air fryer. That's right, air fryer. Look at that, air fryer.
Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. Today with another video, we are going to be taking a look at the AF31 air fryer from Wedi. Let's go ahead and jump in and see what this thing's about. The AF31 air fryer from Wedi is a 4-quart 5-in-1 oilless air fryer. Everybody knows what air fryers are, so let's go ahead and jump in and check this one out. So here on the front, you can see here you have these nice rotary dials where you can control your temperature and your time. And whenever you're done cooking, you will hear this. Ding! Here on top, you're going to have your heat and power light. Whenever the heat light is on, that means it's heating to your temperature that you set. On top of the air fryer, you're going to notice here that you have a bunch of different diagrams just to help you out with your cooks. One of the cool features about this is, say you're in the middle of a cook and you want to check it. When you pull it out, it'll automatically pause the cook and the power will shut off. And then when you're done with that, you push it back in and the power will resume.
Nice.
Now this air fryer goes up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit and down to 176 degrees Fahrenheit. It can cook for up to 60 minutes in as little as 10 or fewer. So let's go ahead and throw in some tater tots here and let's see how they cook. For the tater tots, we're going to go ahead and set the temperature to about 360 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes. We'll come back and check on them. So as you can see here, they turned out great. They're super crispy and they were delicious. So this air fryer definitely did its job. It held a good temperature. It didn't have any unpleasant smells or anything like that throughout the cook. So if you
guys, simple little air fryer. If you're looking for something like that, definitely check it out. That is from Wedi. Not a bad price, honestly. But maybe you need a 7-in-1 toaster.
Today we'll take a quick look at the new
microwave oven. Yeah, microwave oven. This is the microwave one. I thought it was a toaster oven for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe I should pay attention some days. This is a 7-in-1 microwave oven. This is actually a combination microwave that does even more than just microwaving. It's also a broiler, a convection oven, an inverter, a speedy combo, and even does defrost or humidity sense. Now, the humidity sensor is really cool because it actually can determine if there's not enough moisture in the food that you're cooking, and it will actually drop down the temperature or shut it off so it doesn't dry that food out. I like that option right there. Now, it also has a mute button for the button, so you don't have to hear the ding all the time. Now, you guys, I heard me right. This is more than just a microwave oven. You can actually air fry in this device, so you can actually air fry in it and do everything you need just all in one device. Is that an old TV? Where? The one in the behind me? That TV? No, that's an Amazon Omni. That's maybe 4 or 5 months. I don't know. Whenever they just dropped that last one, the LED version. It's not that old, actually. Now, this is an 1800 watt device, guys. So 1800 watts. I can do up to about 425 degrees Fahrenheit in the convection style or the oven part. And, you know, you can grill with it. Guys, you can do everything you need with this. That's kind of cool. I like that option to be able to bake cookies, bake a pie, bake a pizza in a microwave. You can do all that with this. I love that option. So, cool piece, 1 cubic foot. Guys, they also offer a 0.9 cube. I think that's about it for the sizes. It does have preset up meals and temperatures up there on the top if you guys need with that. It's just a simple little microwave oven right there. Speed dial. The dial can actually just change the temperature, change the timing, the cooking, everything else in between with that. So, Toshiba. Love that microwave. I believe we have a little. It's a fridge. You guys want a fridge for your rooms? Well, Nate's got one. He's going to show you guys this.
Yo, what's going on, my friends? Nate with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. Today we're going to be taking a look at this absolutely incredible mini fridge from Comfy. So they recently sent me this, and honestly, I have been so happy
yeah, no,
with it.
Josh, that is actually the Amazon Omni
So just
LED
taking a look
TV.
at it, you guys can see it's a rather large mini fridge. So something like this is going to be really good for a dorm room, an apartment. I have it in my office right here, set up on my stand, as you guys can see right here. Now the design of it is really nice too. You're going to have the Comfy branding right on there. You're going to have this almost kind of
like that was
light black color tone to it, and in some light it almost looks blue in a way. You're also going to have your little chrome accent handle. So really this thing was super easy to get unboxed and set up. The only setup you really have to do is installing these shelves, and then after that you just have to install this, which is very straightforward. So we'll go ahead and open this up and take a look on the inside of it. So you guys can see that currently I have 3 shelves inside of the fridge. Now you are going to have kind of a little freezer compartment up there. The control is super easy. You guys can see right there. It's all you have to do is just choose how cold you want it to be. So we'll go ahead, almost like MTV Cribs, if you guys remember that. And we will basically just show you guys what I have in here. So over on the right side, we're going to have some Dr. Peppers. But if we kind of pan over here.
Guys, you on the side, you have more holes to set up other pieces, maybe your condiments, your rest of your food. It does have a little ice tray at the top, so you can freeze little bits of ice up there if you need. Maybe you want to keep a little ice cream bar up there. You're not going to fill that fridge with meat up in the freezer, though. It's just that. It's a mini fridge for like the dorm room, your bedrooms and stuff in between. So if you guys need something like that, Comfy's got you covered. Now, I believe this is a phone holder, right? Hey.
Absolutely amazing Van Mass universal car mount. Now this thing is perfect for if you want to drive around and use your phone.
That's a new video for me.
Music, navigation, whatever you may want to use it for. And it comes with a lot of really cool ways to install it. You can use this little stand here that has different points of articulation to install it onto your dash, or you can use the little vent mount clip that we're going to be showing you here today to use it. So all you have to do is screw on this little piece, fit the ball joint on the inside of it, and then tighten, and then your phone is basically good to go ahead and go in there and be set up for whatever use in the car you want to use it for. Now, what's really cool is that because this is a universal car mount, it can basically fit any phone, no matter how big it is, and you can always adjust it and release based on how big it is, and make sure you get that perfect snug fit for your phone so you don't have to worry about your phone falling off while you're driving. And if you so choose to use this little dash mount that it also has 2 different points of articulation, so you can get it to that just right setting, whether it be the angle that it's at, which is the little screw that you're going to use here, or how far it's extended from the base, which is going to be this second screw here. As you can see, it slides in and out, and the other one tilts up and down. And it's just a really nice little part that you can just simply put onto your dash, go ahead and snap it and lock it into place so you don't have to worry about it moving and shifting. Now, as I mentioned, we're going to be using the vent mount here. So we just have...
If you use the vent mount, guys, remember to check to make sure your vent can actually handle the weight of the mount and the product or your phone that's being put in there. Now, you guys will see that he's connecting up to his vent and it actually swivels and moves. You do need to make sure that it can actually handle the weight of that product. It's just one of those things that you always want to make sure. If you can't do that, definitely use the dash mount with the suction cup, guys, which is actually kind of cool. So these newer ones actually have a gel suction cup. It's actually gel in there too. And they do come with the 3M adhesive padding as well that you can 3M stick down if you need. So there are other options with that. Now, next up, I believe, is a Mrs. Dragon Blogger video. I believe this is a ring sizer for the rings. And it is.
Today we're taking a look at the 5 Stars United Ring Adjuster Set. So this is great if you have a bunch of rings that are too big and you don't want to spend the money and the time taking them into a jeweler to reconfigure the metal so it fits you. If you're someone like me that you tend to go up and down in size, and so permanently altering the metal really doesn't make sense because a lot of people's hands swell, especially with what they eat or activity, or if you have arthritis. So a set like this can be really great because you can easily size things yourself, and this set will last a really long time, good for men and women. Now, these are the silicone coils. Now, a couple of things about this. Because it's silicone, this is going to be really comfortable. It's going to be stretchy, which means you can kind of conform your fit. The other thing is, don't worry about washing your hands, doing dishes. These will not only last a long time, but you can do all those activities, swim, be in a hot tub, anything like that. This is going to be really great for that. These are durable, will last a long time. I would say a set like this would probably last years because you only need a tiny bit. Now in this set, you'll notice that you have several different styles. So like this coil is very tight.
It's actually kind of
These are going to be for your smaller shanks. Now the ring I'm going to show you today has a really thick shank, kind of similar to what a men's ring would normally be. So this set has all different size coils. You have from the really tiny coils to the larger coils, which are thicker. But this lasts years because of the stretch. You only need a tiny bit, and you can just use scissors to cut off.
Here I am going to the jeweler all
reusable,
the time
even
to get
once
stuff
you cut them.
resized.
So you have all different
Mrs.
sizes,
Dragon Blogger,
which is really nice because that allows for a lot of different types of rings. You have the largest one, and you see that the coils are really thick, but yet still very stretchy. So that's really good. You have everything from the small to the medium to the large. And like I said, these last a really long time because you can reuse them, and they wear pretty well. Like, you won't have to deal with them breaking. It's very durable, very easy to use. So in this set, you also get a nice polishing cloth, which is really nice. There are 12 pieces of the silicone.
So with those pieces, guys, you'll clip it down to size, and you're going to notice that she's going to put it on the ring. And the way you do that is opening it up and sliding it around. Now, I actually kind of know how this works. I've just never seen them for the rings because I actually seen them for other stuff. Now, since it's a wide piece, guys, you got to remember that you'll need a wider one to actually loop around. And you're just going to like coil around it. And that's going to give you that extra little distance to give a little more gap, which is actually kind of cool to see that. I know you guys will see right here, she's going to wind it around just back and forth until it's perfectly set to where she has it wants it. And once it's on, you'll clip the extra off and you're up and going, which is actually kind of cool. I like that. I like that. That's cool. And then it fits your hand. It's silicone, guys, so you don't have to worry about it. Next up is a Bruno Mars dress shoes,
formal
guys.
derby dress sneakers. Now, I got these for my son who wanted to wear something that was a little more formal, a little bit step up from sneakers, a little step down from dress shoes, and this is just a really great option.
Now, guys, these are the Bruno Mars plain-toed Oxford shoes. These are a dressier shoe. I actually have a couple different pairs from Bruno Mars, and every last pair I've gotten are actually really comfy and fit very well. So if you have a super wide feet and you're worried about them not fitting in there, I'm going to tell you right now, my white feet fit in these shoes with no problem. They're actually really dressy. Now, some of these Oxfords from Bruno Mars, guys, if you guys know dress shoes, some of them have not a lot of traction on the bottom. Just scuff it up a little, guys, with some sandpaper or something, and you'll have enough grip that you won't have to worry about that with that. So, great little shoe, honestly, right there. I actually been wearing a different pair from Bruno Mars daily. Instead of my normal Jordans.
Everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the really awesome JetTech 2-piece large fork and spoon wall decor. This is a perfect piece of decor to have for your kitchen, or if you just like to cook and everyone knows you for cooking. This is a nice little wood aesthetic kind of decoration that you can put up, and it has nice little hooks that make it super easy to set up. You can use a screw or a pin, whatever works best for you. And as you can see, they are very easy to set up and look absolutely amazing. So they're definitely worth looking at if you are into cooking and want these accessories.
Guys, just a little wall decor if you guys are into something like that. Now we have another piece up. These are actually 15-piece vase filler rattan balls. These are decorative as well. Another cool little piece for just decorating, guys.
Hey everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the amazing Yao Miao 15-piece vase filler decorative ball set. These are great for crafts, parties, wedding table decorations, baby showers, aromatherapy sessions, whatever you may want to use them for. These decorations are perfect and will match basically any decor. They come in 3 different colors: the blue, the white, and the red.
Actually, I have some of these around my house somewhere.
Amazing, made out of this nice.
I remember seeing them just the other day.
You can really put anywhere. As you're going to see here, I'm going to put them into a nice little glass bowl to kind of show off. So if you're looking for a really awesome set of decorations to put in any room, these are definitely ones you want to look at.
Just a simple little piece, guys, there for you if you need. Now we're going to be moving over to a 40-pack of disposable fountain pens as well. Maybe you guys are tired of losing pens, or maybe your kids take them all the time like mine. This will save you that hassle.
Everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here, joined by my pal Jonesy to show you guys some really awesome disposable fountain pens. This is the Laomoy 40-pack disposable fountain pen set. It comes with a bunch of different colors that you can choose from: black, blue, red, grass green, pink, purple, orange, and light blue. So the variety of colors is just astounding. Now, it came with 34 fountain pens out in the open, and these 6 were special ones that were in a packaging. But once you take them out and see how fine this fountain tip pen is, it's just absolutely amazing. And they're so smooth when you write too. I had absolutely no issues writing some, like a little note here and then testing all the different colors to see which ones I like the best. But they're all really smooth, they're all really vibrant. It's an amazing set. It's 40 pins, and you can see the amount of ink that you have left in there, so you never have to guess if you are running out of ink in a certain pen that maybe your favorite color or not. So if you are looking for an absolute
just a 40-pack, guys, to give you extra colors, extra writing, or anything in between, right there, guys, you have it. Actually not a bad price, like $20 for a 40-pack. Now we're going to show you guys a pet feeder or an animal feeder. This is a cat feeder, guys, with cameras. This is from Pet Libro. Let's show you guys
Hey
that.
everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the Petly Bro automatic cat feeder with camera for 2 cats. What's really cool about this automatic pet feeder is that it features 2 bowls so you can feed 2 pets at the same time. Or maybe you just got one really chonky pet that you need to feed twice in one sitting. But regardless of what your reasoning is, it features a really awesome 1080p HD video cam with night vision, which absolutely makes it amazing. It also comes with a nice app that you can use for two-way audio, setting up sound alerts, feeding times, and all sorts of great stuff that your pet is going to need for their optimal food schedule. Now, as you can see here,
now the cool part about this is, guys, it's got the camera, so you can actually watch the animals and talk to them with the two-way audio. I really think that's a cool little option for that, especially if you guys are out of town or just want to check in on them to make sure they're doing okay. Now, there's a 5% clippable coupon, which is really nice. Now, it is a dual camera system, so you do have a dual camera, which means you get 2 pictures of both pets. With that, so you can actually see both, or well, it's pretty much the same on camera, but it sees both of the bowls, so you can actually see the animals on the sides. Now you can set it up to feed different sizes on both of those sides as well, which is actually kind of cool with that. And then, of course, the two-way audio is what's really great. You can set it up anywhere from 1 to 10 meals, 1 to 50 portions, a 5-liter capacity on that, and the bowls are removable and washable with those guys. Now there's a 5% clippable coupon. There is a couple colorations: white, old, regular white, and black. The field of view on the camera is approximately about 145 degrees. And the app is simple to use, guys. You literally just download it. You're up and running, and you're going with no problems. He's showing you guys the app right here, and how to add it up. Add your timing to add the amount of portions, when you want the portions to drop, and at what time, and how many pieces. So you can actually limit those little chunkers down, and they may just not be happy about it, but that's what it is. You have that. And he showed you guys right there the manual portion feedings and when to feed it, but you can also do manual mode. There he is showing you guys the video. You can show everything in between with that. Cool little cat feeder. Honestly, that's a really cool piece. I like that. Now, we also have another piece from Petly Bro. This is a water fountain, guys. This is a filtration system. The water fountain does well here.
Hey,
we're going to pop over. We're going to talk about this, guys. The water fountain's a really cool piece as well. Now, the best part about this water fountain is that it'll keep the water circulating while filtering it, so the cats don't have stale water. If you guys know cats, sometimes they're a little picky about their water. Now, this will work pretty much anywhere you want it, guys, because you are good there with that. You don't have to worry about it. Decently sized. It's got a 5,000 milliamp battery, so it's rechargeable. You don't have to leave it plugged in. You could plug it in technically, but it's a water fountain, so you may not want it plugged in for that. Now, it does break down in all the separate pieces, so you can actually clean it out if you need. It's a 2.5 liter or 84 ounces with this water fountain on there. Now, it's fully BPA free, fully washable. But what the best part is, guys, this just keeps moving. On a 5,000 milliamp battery, it actually should run for about 30 days before you need to recharge this device as well, which is kind of nice for you. You don't have to worry about recharging it every so often. Now, it will actually, the advanced radar sensor delivers, I believe, a 17-second flow only when it senses your pet. So it doesn't sit there and always filter. It waits for the cat to get up there. Of course, you can see his cat just playing in the water and having fun with it. But Petly Bro's got you covered with that one, guys. If you're looking for something like that, definitely check it out. You might not be disappointed at all. Now we're going to be moving over to the Venus Gar. I believe this is gonna stumble on this one. Weightlifting or lifting straps.
Deadlifting, weightlifting straps that are used for barbells. Now, what these straps do is you wrap them around your wrist, and they have good padding to help alleviate any of the pressure and strain on your hands, and actually transfer some of that force to your wrists. You also wrap them around the barbell multiple times, and it gives you a better grip on the barbell when you're doing lifting or deadlifts. Now, I don't have any weights on my barbell, so I'm just testing it on my barbell without the weights, but I'll kind of show you how they are and how they work. Putting the straps on I found to be a little bit, tedious because I hadn't used them before. But you just basically wrap them around, slide them through, adjust them, and turn it over. They have a left and a right on each strap, so you know which one's for which hand. And again, they have extra padding. The stitching is really, really tight, and it's not going to go anywhere. But here's how they look after you have them on. So here I am, just showing you generally how they work. What you're going to do is you're going to thread them multiple times, at least three and a half times, wrap them around the bar so that your hand goes over the strap itself and makes full contact with the strap. This will help give your hands better support over the bar, but also you keep tightening it so that some of the bar weight is transferred to your wrist, not just your hand. So here's how it looks. And again, these straps are very, very strong, and they're sturdy. They're not going to fray. They just work out really well. So
simple, guys, lifting straps for Venus Guard if you guys need that. Now we're going to also show you the Venus Guard pickleball set right here.
Today I'm going to showcase you the Venus Guard pickleball paddle set. This is a good set not only for beginner but also for professional player as well. Let's check it out. Venus Guard pickleball paddles are made of high-strength fiberglass. It delivers an ideal level of strength and stiffness. Fiberglass face offers more power to your swing than graphite face does.
Now with this, guys, it is a multi-design. It does have honeycomb in the inner layers. It comes with both paddles and a carrying case. With this also comes, I believe, with a few balls as well. So you don't have to worry about that and picking them up. Now, about $38 for this, guys. It does come with, I believe, 4 balls, the carrying bag, and the 2 rackets. There are multiple designs, so if the indigo blue isn't the version, they do have a pink version, a yellow version, and just a single version. Now, the durable, let's just be honest, the layering, guys. So you have a security printing on the outside. You then have an inner fiberglass face. You then have the honeycombed polypropylene honeycomb layer, and then the outer edge protection, and then the layers again back through. With this, they weigh about 7.8 ounces, so they're not super heavy, so you don't have to worry about that. And they do have a nice ergonomical wrap around the handle. The handle is approximately about 4 inches round, though, so if you need to know 4-inch circumference with that. Just a simple little set, guys, right here. If you need, and he's showing you guys it on the back to carry it home or whatever, how you want to use that. So you do have that multi-purpose. Now, I've actually had a couple of those. They're not bad. They're not bad at all. If you're into pickleball, they might be really great for you. Now, I'm not really a pickleball person, and that's why I said they're not bad to me. But he actually really loved those, so you do have that option. Now, next up is I believe the Marvel United game.
Yo, welcome back. Today, I'm going to show you guys another new game from Simon, the Cool Mini or Not. The game is called Marvel United. This is a cooperative game from 2 to 4 players. And this game is very, very kid-friendly, and it's also very fun as well. And what is Marvel United about? It is about like each player will be one of these heroes. You see on the blue miniatures here, one of these heroes, and they will fight against 3 villains. The red one, which are Red Skull, Taskmaster, and Ultron. And they have to win against these villains before the time runs out. So the question is, can you do that? Well, let's check it out. Let's check the overview and about the gameplay. One thing I really like from this game is the rulebook. The rulebook does an excellent job of teaching you how to set up the game and also how to play the games. Like it divided into like multiple sections. Like
doing pretty good, no complaining.
And what you can do in your turn, and how you set up different villains.
Life has really been crazy.
Also has a very nice quality.
Recovering, that's good, man.
They have like multiple examples.
We don't need rules. We make our own rules.
They always have examples.
Everybody knows that everybody makes their own rules when they play.
So this is a cooperative game, like I said earlier.
It's like
so
Uno.
There's no competition.
Who doesn't know how to play Uno? It's my house, my rules.
have to communicate a lot to figure out what's the best move to counter or to attack against the villains. Because the villains,
I mean, it's kind of cool they do give you the book to teach you how to play.
Different way manipulate the
you
board.
can definitely change
So
out
as
the
you can see, here are all the components of the game. So here we have like all the icons on the tokens.
Oh, man,
Like I said earlier, the villains will add the thugs to the board, or they can kill the villain, the civilian as well. Another thing I like about this game is how each different characters have different power. Can you believe that? Like in this game, we all have like about 67 different heroes, and they all have different unique powers, and their powers are well related to the real heroes in the Marvel universe. So as you can see, here is another thing that I like. All the miniatures, and they come in a storage tray like this. It's very easy to store and handle them. So like I said earlier, all the characters, they have unique powers, and the same with all the villains, and depends on how you want to play it, how you want to approach the games. You can select your own heroes, and you can go and finish the mission with your friends, your families. Here are the
Now with that, guys, you do have the Avengers towers and the decks and turns pieces, guys, to set up the game. You do have multiple of the actual miniatures up in there. Now they are two different colors. You have the blue, and then you have the reds, of course. With that, you can swap them around, do what you need. Pick and choose the battles. You have the red skulls. You can do all the other pieces. You have the dual cards and the card slots, the dividers, and everything in between. Guys, that is the Marvel United. Really cool little game if you guys are looking for something like that. Yeah, man. Long time no see, Darren. Definitely. Hopefully you're doing better, feeling good, and all the other cool stuff. And you see Sheila's here. Phil was here earlier. All the regulars around somewhere. They're just hiding and stuff. They don't like talking to me. Oh, I believe next up is another Nikita video. I believe this is the Geiger Super Slider. He loves this thing. We're going to show you guys this.
But this right here is the Geiger Super Slide game. I'm super excited. I just got it, so I'm going to unbox it, and we're going to see what's inside. Okay, anyways. Oh, well, just straight up.
Silky, hello. How you doing?
It's covered in plastic, so that's nice. I know everything's protected and stuff. Yada, yada, yada. Pull this out. It looks like there are replacement buttons. Don't really know what these are for. They seem to be slightly magnetic.
That's a really good raspberry lemonade.
They actually are.
I need more.
They were sticking together a little bit. They're sticking to the side, at least. Let's go ahead and pull these out.
He's like throwing them. Look, guys, look at this. There's more. There's more.
The outlay, maybe. But this looks to be all that comes with it. Just the game, a few extra pieces, and the book. So I'm going to go ahead and look it up, and we're going to find out how to play the game. So the game is actually super easy to figure out how to set up. As you can see, the pattern that I have on the actual game itself mimics excuse me, the pattern up at the top. Basically, when you turn it on, you're allowed to switch through a bunch of different game modes. You just use these buttons to cycle through. And basically after that, you just try to set this up to match what you see on here. And then you can press the red button and you're good to go. There's so many different puzzles. It boasts that it has up to 500 different puzzles that you can play. So this is going to be entertaining for hours. Just make sure that you keep all the pieces.
Or until you throw it, because
it's really
you
nice
can't solve
because the pieces aren't magnetic to any like regular metal surface. They stick really well to the material that's on this because they're designed for it, of course. And you can keep yourself entertained for hours with all the different puzzles that it comes with. So if you're looking for a nice little puzzle game that's going to keep you challenged.
Well, guys, that is the Geiger Super Slider Brain Teaser. Really cool piece. And like you said, 500 levels or 500 different maps to get through. I just, train your brain to have fun with it. That's actually the last of the products in the carousel, guys. I will talk about a few things first and foremost. If you guys are not, let me repeat, if you guys are not out there playing the new Zelda game, I don't know what to say. The new Zelda game is great, alright? I started playing that. That new Zelda game is phenomenal. I will tell you also, though, at the beginning of this this stream, I showed you guys the OKP Lytra Robovac. That is 50% off, guys. That's actually a really good deal for that vacuum. Built-in app and everything to help you vacuum your house. Really cool price, really cool vacuum. Really good deal, honestly, with that vacuum. What else was there? the Lytra Light, guys. The Lytra Light was good as well. I'm using that right now. You guys can see the lighting, of course, glowing on me. So if you guys need lighting for video stuff, definitely check out the Lytra. You'll like that as well. Mini PC. We showed you guys the little Ace Magician mini PC. That's a cool piece as well. But of course, if you are playing the Zelda, why not check out the Nintendo Switch OLED Zelda version? It is the Tears of the Kingdom version, guys. It's a skinned LED, OLED, and beautiful. Great little piece. But, like I say, guys, that's the last of the carousel, of course. That's the last of the products. I will be back tomorrow, of course, with Daily Deal Stream. So you will be getting that, of course, if you guys are going to be around. But what's up, Darren? I mean, what's new, man? What is new with you, Darren? Anything good going on? Any new guitars? That's a better question. Does Darren got any new guitars? Or is he going to hide all the guitars from us? Oh, man, I know. Totally understand. Hopefully your back's doing better, buddy. I had no clue. That life, man. Life gets to us sometimes, doesn't it? Well, it's good to see you up and moving around, though, buddy. We're here most days, every day. Oh. All right, guys. I'm going to call it a stream. I'm actually going to go eat some lunch, and I have a lot of videos I have to get through at some point today. I have to do a lot of videos. If I can get to them today. Oh, you got a new Gibson Ether. Oh, yes. Right on, buddy. You got a new one. That's cool. Do I want to know if it's used or new? Because I believe those are what, like $3,900 a piece. Yes. Somehow, yeah. Right on. What color though? Did you get the vintage burst, or like I believe they have the what is it? Black. They have some cherry versions. They also have that beautiful blue coloration. I can't remember what the blue is called though. Oh man, what is that blue? No, I know the color. I just can't think of the color. Oh, you got the candy apple red. Right on. That's cool. Oh. Now I'm trying to remember what the other color. And finally, yeah, I can't remember the other color though. I think it's just like cherry burst vintage, and I know there's another color. It's like blue or something like that. It wasn't a lot of different colorways yet. Yeah, sunburst. But there was a blue version. I saw a blue version of it, and I don't know if it was a custom made one specifically for the person or what. Happy editing. Oh, I don't want to edit. Don't want to edit, dude. Oh. All right, guys. I'm going to call it a stream. Darren, it's good to see you. I will actually be back tomorrow morning, Darren, with the deal stream. So if you're up and around, I will definitely be here, buddy. So I'm going to actually take my earbud out. I don't need that. That's... Yeah. Okay, that could be 35, not 34. That's possibly what it is. Because I remember seeing a blue version of it. But it could be that. I could be off a number. Alright, guys. I'm bouncing. I'm out of here. I'm starving. Honestly, I'm really starving. Darren's good seeing you, buddy. I hope you're feeling good. Wiley, thanks for being around. Sheila, it's always awesome having you here. Miss Danny, stay out of trouble, Miss Danny, at work. We know Miss Danny's going to be there. I will definitely see you later, guys. Have a good one, everybody. It's been good. It's been fun. Later, Silky. Thank you. I appreciate it. Later, Woolwork. Look, my microphone still works. Have a good one, Evans. All right, shutting down, guys.